Frequency is everything, but frequency is useless. Like for statistics, for us advertiser, frequency is one of the most important KPI, most important metric that we can use to analyze our data. But I was realizing that in a customer journey, frequency is not everything, and we have to use a weight for every touch point. Because if you think about a salesman probably has a one or two touch point. He got the lead, he contacted the lead, and he closed the deal. So his weight in this frequency is a lot higher compared to a touch point on Meta, because unless the product has a low value, it's very hard that they are going to buy on the first touch point compared with a salesman. So even if it is a very warm customer. So what we have to think about in a customer journey that I was reflecting today is that when we build a customer journey, we have to think about that every touch point has a different weight. So a meta touch point advertising on cold people is probably one, we can say a value of one, but if we are able to compound these frequencies, so we're going to make a total of 10 touch points in a week. So we are going to show us on LinkedIn, we're going to show us on Reddit, we are going to show us on YouTube, we are going to show us on other platform. We are going to get a value of 10 of frequency, but every touch point has a different value. So for instance, a touch point or as a static image on Meta as an advertising is a very low value, but probably it can be a higher value if it's in a different phase of the funnel. So for instance, this video, even if you are a very cold customer for me, this has a higher value compared to a static image that I can make as a post on Instagram or LinkedIn, because a human contact probably has a higher weight in a frequency of people. And from today, I'm going to build a different customer journey based on the weight that I think can be higher. For instance, a video on Instagram, a video on YouTube, a video, an explanation, a video on even TikTok, in my opinion, has a higher value of frequency on people, because you are going to be more close to them, you are going to empathize with them, you're going to show your emotions to them, and they are going to take something from you and you are going to take something from them, probably. Even if you show up on every touch point, on every social media, with a physical strategy, this does not mean that you are going to get more closer to your goal, because probably you are going to make a light touch point on every point of the customer journey. Instead, if you are able to make one single touch point, but that touch point is very heavy, so as a high value, of course that touch point is much more important. Single touch point is much more important than 20, 30, 40 touch point on a month. And now we can, or better, for my experience, an heavy touch point is when you are able to understand them, so when you are able to empathize with them, and when you can keep for a lot of time with you. The more time you spend with your customer, the heavier is the frequency, the heavier is the weight of that touch point. So a static post on Instagram, on LinkedIn has a very low frequency, is a very low weight on as a frequency. So in the end, even if people tell you that you have to make a customer journey with different touch point, you have to choose what type of touch point. This is my conclusion for me. Today, probably next day I'm going to think about it. Maybe in the comment below we can even discuss about this topic, and we can understand much better how touchpoint influence people and what type of touchpoint are more important to others, so where we have to invest more resources. Now, if you're an advertiser and you want to improve your skill and follow my path in advertising, subscribe to the channel and join my Telegram group, where we can talk together and maybe understand, maybe we can discuss about strategies, and maybe we can improve together.